welcome to Anessa Yoga. Today we'll do a nice warm up for you before you go running. It'll take under 20 minutes. Let's start off today on the side of the mat. Let's come into child's pose. So knees mat width apart, feet together at the back, and let's go down. Forehead onto the mat, hands out in front of you. We'll take a couple of minutes here to focus on our breathing. Feel the inhales coming into the chest and into the back. Nice deep inhales and deep exhales. When you're ready, slowly slide the palms of the hands towards the knees and gently lift yourself up. Let's come into all fours, knees hip width apart, directly under the hips, arms nice and strong. Let's inhale the belly towards the mat, exhale spine towards the ceiling. Inhale belly towards the mat. Exhale, spine towards the ceiling, looking towards the thighs. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, spine up. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, spine up. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, spine up. Let's come back to neutral. Inhale, raise the right arm all the way to the ceiling. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, arm all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale, let's thread it through. And stay here for a few breaths. For a deeper stretch into the shoulders, come onto the fingertips of the left hand. Keep breathing. Left palm comes flat onto the mat again. Inhale the right arm all the way back up to ceiling and bring it back down to the mat. Let's do this on the other side. Inhale, left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, all the way back up to the ceiling. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, all the way back up to the ceiling. Exhale, let's thread it through. Take some breaths here. Come up onto the fingertips on the right hand. Keep breathing. Place the right palm firmly on the mat and inhale that left arm all the way up to the ceiling again. And exhale, bring it back down to the mat. Let's tuck those toes, lift those hips, downward facing dog. Let's keep the knees bent at this stage so we can get a stretch into the back of the hamstrings. Nice strong arms. Feet hip width apart. Slowly walk the hands towards the feet. Still keep the knees bent. Grab hold of each elbow. Keep breathing. Release the hands towards the mat. And let's slowly come up vertebrae by vertebrae. Remembering that the head comes up last. Relax the shoulders. Let's walk to the front of the mat. Feet together, toes touching. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let's swan dive down to the mat. Knees still bent. Keep breathing. Palms come flat on the mat. Let's take that right foot to the back of the mat. First low lunge of today. Let's take the left foot to the back of the mat. Plank. Bring down those hips. Let's warm up that core. Your next exhale, knees down to the mat. Chest and chin slowly down to the mat. Let's push up into a low cobra. Keep breathing. Tuck the toes onto the knees, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Let's stretch out those calves. Bend the left knee, bend the right knee. Bend the left knee, bend the right knee. And then take both heels back down towards the mat. Let's bring that right foot to the front of the mat. Keep breathing, keep the left knee up. Push off from that left foot, bring it to the front, forward fold, knees still bent. Nice strong legs. Inhale, arms out to the side, up to the ceiling. Exhale, palms in front of the heart. Next, exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down to the mat, knees still bent. Palms flat on the mat. Let's take that left foot to the back of the mat. Keep breathing. Right foot goes to the back of the mat, plank. On your next exhale, knees down to the mat, chest and chin slowly down to the mat. Inhale, let's come up into a low cobra. Take another breath here. Then tuck the toes onto the knees, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Let's bring that left foot to the front of the mat. Right foot comes to the front of the mat, forward fold. Keep breathing. Next, inhale, arms out to the side, up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Let's take a couple of breaths here. On your next exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down to the mat. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Let's take that right foot to the back of the mat. Drop the knee, drop the foot. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, arms down to the knee. Get that nice stretch in. Palms flat on the mat on the right hand side. Walk the left foot out to the side. And let's come further down for more of a stretch. If you want to bring your elbows down to the mat, let's really stretch out those legs. And breathe. Come back onto the hands. Bring the left foot into the middle of the mat. Let's take that left foot to the back of the mat. Exhale, knees and chest and chin down to the mat. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's bring that right foot to the front of the mat. Drop the knee, drop the foot. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, arms down onto the knee. Let's take that right foot out to the side of the mat. Palms on the mat on the left hand side. Nice big stretch. If you want to get a further stretch, let's come down onto those elbows. Keep breathing. Let's come back onto the wrists. Bring that foot back into the middle. Tuck the toes at the back. Take the right leg to the back. Knees down to the mat. Exhale all the way down to the mat. Inhale, let's push up into a high cobra. Tuck the toes on the knees. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Arms nice and strong here. Bring the feet together at the back of the mat. Inhale the right foot up to the ceiling. Exhale, right knee to right wrist. Let's check on that left leg. Let's take it back parallel to the mat. Pigeon pose. Now either stay here or come down onto your elbows. And breathe. Breathe into the stretch. Come back onto the palms of your hands. Make sure they're firmly placed on the mat. Bring the left foot in a bit. And let's take that right foot all the way to the back, all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale, take it down, back into downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Bring the feet together at the back of the mat. Inhale, left foot all the way up to the ceiling. Left knee comes to left wrist. Let's look behind us on the right. Make sure that right leg is parallel to the mat. And come down onto the elbows if that's more comfortable for you. And breathe. Let's come up onto the palms of our hands again. Make sure they're nice and strong. Right foot comes a little bit forward at the back. Let's take that left foot all the way up to the ceiling and exhale it back into downward facing dog. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Keep stretching out those legs. Let's bring the right foot to the front of the mat. Left foot comes to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, arms out to the side, up to the ceiling, palms together. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Let's come to the side of the mat, feet facing forward, nice wide width. If you take your hands out to the side, the ankles should be under the wrists. Let's clasp the hands together at the back, straighten the elbows, nice deep inhale. Exhale, let's forward fold down to the mat. Stretch out those shoulders. Keep breathing. Release the hands to the back, then take them down to the mat. Let's take that left hand right in the middle in front of our nose and exhale the hand all the way up to the ceiling. Again, nice shoulder opener, nice strong legs. Keep breathing. Exhale the right hand down to the mat. Let's place it in the middle of the mat. Inhale the left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Let's bring the hands back down to the mat. Micro bend those knees forward. Hands onto the hips and slowly come back up. Let's take the feet out to the side, arms out to the side, and exhale, let's drop down. Let's hold this pose here, opening up the hips. Keep breathing. Inhale, arms out to the side, up to the ceiling. Exhale, bend those knees and come back down again. Again, let's take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, arms out to the ceiling. And exhale, arms down to the side. Bring your feet together. And let's come down. We're going to stretch out the feet now. Let's come down into a sitting position. Make sure your toes are tucked at the back. And take your bum down to the ankles. Nice stretch for the legs. Relax the shoulders. If this is too intense, you can come out of it. But this will stretch the toes. And when you're ready, release the feet down to the mat. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy your run. See you again next time.